What's going on, everybody? Here we are, part 2. That's what we're going to call it. I just felt like going and keeping going and continue this recording. So, as you can see, we didn't get too much further than where I left you guys off. But, oh, what are we doing here? There. I've added a bit more, not too much, but yeah, it seems to be going pretty good. Ran into a little difficulty over here. I actually have ceiling in place as opposed to foundations, and wouldn't even let me, like you can see here, those ones aren't lining up. So this is actually a ceiling, not a, right? So that's actually attaching to the one that's on the below the ceiling. But we want it on top, because otherwise our, yeah, see, it keeps dropping like that. So if we, nope, there, because this way it keeps them all even. Otherwise you'll have a small dip. It's going to do, I figured it's going to do it again in one more spot, but apparently not. So we've kind of gone through, kind of keeping this here, and oh, I also did another change over here. So we went with the double door here, finished that off. I can't remember if I included that in part 1. I'll have to review and whatnot, but all of our breeding stuff has fully matured. We named our orangish reddish Argentavis Archie, after Archie from the comics. I'm just trying to get this all filled in, and one more ceiling would do right there. Oh, and then we also added this one here. And the whole point for this here is this will be easy access in and out with either Bernadette or Justin, whoever we decide to take as our wood gatherer. So we do need to get some more thatch. I'm good for clay for now, so we're going to go gather some thatch, let this stuff respawn, and then maybe come back and get some wood. I wonder if that's going to come for us. And actually, I don't know if you guys find it or not, but sound effects volume is a little high. So let's, yeah, it's still a little overpowering. So we got to try and figure this out, get things right. Let's try this now. Yeah, that's a little bit better. We can still hear what's going on, if anything's coming around us. You know, that was one of those tricks that you tend to learn in when you're playing Minecraft. You don't want to, when you have some of the volumes, you don't want to turn it down, because you could end up all of a sudden hearing the sizzle of a creeper behind you. What level are you? Eh. Aw. Come on, there we go. There, we get some carrots and some hide. And we're getting a little bit of wood with this as well, but it's way better to do this when you have the beaver going. They tend to be better at, here, 114. Still looking for a half-decent saber tooth. Not something I desperately need. It's more something I want. And same thing, I wouldn't mind a couple half-decent, like a breeding pair of wolves. Not that I'm necessarily going to breed them. I mean, maybe after we play around with the Ravagers, we may decide to. I'm not sure. And I've got also, if you take a look, the weight's a little bit beefed up. You know what? I don't need this spoiled. There. I got enough in my grindstone. It's from the advanced raft mod, and it's I think it's like an advanced grindstone. It works so much better than a mortar and pestle. So it's one of the mods that we have on this server that are fantastic, and that's why we haven't done anything with the raft over there, because we want to play around with it. And I think I'm gonna go with a similar build to what Poseidon's done with the Trimaran. It's kind of a fun build. Or at least it looks like it's a fun build, and I think I'd like to have something like that to kind of go on an adventure with. Maybe we'll have it so that we can have some of our dinos on board that we can use for, oh, I don't know, going after some tames, or you know, if we decide to hit the Wyvern Trench or something. I don't know. I mean, we did hit it last night during our adventures with the gliding. I did come out with a 114 fire dragon. Not something I really need, but something I might hatch and just have. I mean, I have 3 other fire wyverns right now, so it's like I said, it's not like I need the fire wyvern. But we also did give up one wyvern to one of the people here on the server, just to help her with her going and dealing with the cement paste gathering at the beaver dams. Because I kind of told her, like, I take my wyvern with me, or wyvern, or however you want to pronounce it. I'll take that with me, and then I'll go and open up one, let the beavers come at me, kill them all, take the hide, take the pelt, or what? Sorry, yeah, it comes. They give a pelt, so I'll take their pelt, take the meat, and then that gives me a good meat run for my feeding troughs. So you can see we're coming along here. I think it's going to have a half decent look. The issue being is next I'm going to want to stagger pillars, and that's part of the motif I'm going for. You'll kind of see what I mean when we get to that point. But for now, it's pretty straightforward, and not straightforward. It's pretty much just going and getting our walls done. I mean, unless something's going to run up and over here right now, we're pretty protected in that area. The other thing is we got to put a roof on that, and then I may, like I said, even set up a spot. What I'm thinking is over here, building up these walls higher, as high as the Behemoth Gate, and then adding spots for my wyverns. It's just kind of a thought. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to do that yet or not. We're just going to play around, and we'll, decide when we decide. Let's see. We want to pull wood and thatch. We're leaving everything in the beer barrel because I want to, and I think I said I needed about 3 of you, and I want to I'll get 14 of those. Is that just regular? No, you're sloped. Where's my weight? Where? Oh, they're there. Now, where are we at? Okay, so 1. You'll see why we took that here in a minute. I just want to get these adobe ceilings out first. So we wanted one for here, for sure. And then that seals off that whole area. There. There. And I'm just curious if this is going to come out a little too far if I use... Nope, that's actually pretty good. Because I'll do 1, 2, and then all the way across again. And then that will bring that in. And then that leaves this open. We can get in and out with the Castroid, I believe. If not, let's do this just to be on the safe side. And yeah, there. Oh, that's looking pretty good. Because then we're going to bring, like I said, the walls all the way, or the ceilings walls, all the way along. And actually, I wouldn't mind. Oh, only had one. All right. So then that way it kind of leads in, keeps that blocked off, and keeps that area kind of making it look like it's that one specific pathway to go in and out that way. All right, now we want to go and put that and this on. Like I said, the whole reason we want that one piece of wooden ceiling is right in here. Actually, let's set that to auto close. Right here. Oh, it's on spot 2. I guess that works. And I can always pull this stuff up, realign it. I wonder if, let's try something. Pull that, and that. Oh, wrong one. Oh, wrong one again. There we go. And then we want to go with the ramp. Oh yeah, that might actually work better. And then we do another one down. Let's put you back. We're still a little encumbered, so let's try and get rid of these. Actually kind of happy with how this is turning out. I'm really enjoying adding these walls in. If it would have went a little bit further out, I probably could have even put in an area here for water dinos. And I still could, just by going here. See, this is what I was saying earlier in the last episode and what I had to do with the last one. Now, I worked a few times. There we go. And then it actually, I should, you know what, let's go grab that last dino gate. I think it's in the S Plus table, but I'm not sure. Let's bump your weight now, and let's get rid of those. All right. Oh, completely forgot to hide those. Oh well. Yeah, those are too big. What do we got here? Sloped ceiling. Wonder if I can do wood ramp 1. What's my weight at? You gonna bump me too much? Yeah. Alright. Now, this is what... I gotta get those turned off. I typically change and put off the ally looking. There we go. Now I think we've just picked up how many? 4. Let's throw that there and do 1, 2, 1, 2. There. And we said the dino gate we wanted to use. So I went and I actually tried what I was talking about earlier with the whole, why aren't you, switching my keys and trying the T to actually be the key for pardon me, I'm losing my train of thought here. Yeah, so I switched my keys, put the T to use as the key for accessing my inventory, and it didn't really work out. And the issue was when I went to go and bring in to do transfer from inventories from my dinos, I ran into an issue there. So that didn't quite work out as planned. So I said, well, we're going to switch it back and we'll decide later how we're going to play around with it. There's got to be some sort of key layout that's going to be more functional for us to use. But there we go. And then I want something that's not going to take, next to forever to remember how to use. So what we'll probably try and do is just put walls up and around, and then ceilings, because I want to be able to walk around on my walls. That's the whole point of doing this. And that's why I was saying what we'll probably end up doing is adding in the pillars, so it kind of looks like what's the term I'm looking for? Actually, I should. I need ceilings. I wonder if I have enough resources. What do I need? Clay. Seriously? Wow. Here I was thinking I was sitting pretty good for clay, and nope, we're actually low. Alright, so we want ceilings, I said, right? Yeah. Let's do 6. We'll make all 6 of them. While we're waiting on those, let's transfer these. This is what I was saying, the advanced grindstone. So if you're looking for a this is definitely something great to have. That there comes with it's from the advanced rafts crafting. The other thing that's fantastic to have is right here, the advanced forge. It works like an industrial forge, but it runs on spark powder. And here's what we're doing with our narcotics. Yeah, you might say I have a little bit of a drug problem, right? No, that's more so for trying to set up this area out here to support anybody in the from the tribe. So if they need anything, they can go ahead and just come and grab something from the outside, I don't mind. This stuff here is to share. So we've got the, well, you know what, I want to keep that one. And I am keeping the saber. Lamantria, not going to have one of those. Phiomia, don't care. Megalania, I made that an error. So we'll put those over in here. Alright, now I don't need that piece there, that wood ceiling now. Oh, we had ramps that we built too, didn't we? Or did I use those already? Apparently I did. Oh well. Mine's not with me tonight. So, that surprisingly went really quick for an episode. We gathered a little bit of resources. We added in a water gate here, so now we might be able to get in with some things. I don't know if that'll work for too much. I mean, I can always change that out and maybe even put, yeah, you know what? We're going to put a behemoth right beside it. Just because I had talked to Nuga and asked for a squid. So we need lots of wood and lots of clay. So I'm going to gather those resources. I'm going to plug away, and probably in the next episode we'll have this all done. I'll probably do it, like I said, on my own. We're going to end up bringing, like I said, the wyverns down, and then maybe we'll work on that wyvern section together. And then we will add in what we need to over here. So we're going to need access to climb up and down. So we'll probably just do a spiral staircase. And then we're going to need platforms for them. And then we'll bring them all over, and then we'll just get rid of this whole line. Because we're going to have that blocked off. Like I said, I don't want to have anything to be able to come around, climb on top of that rock, and then jump down. And then we're probably going to take those spike walls that we have and place them up there so that nothing drops in. And then we're kind of sealed off. I think we'd be good. Have it all built in. Anyway, the last episode was probably about, almost pushing 40 minutes. This one, I'm just going to cut it a little bit short. Like I said, this is going to be episode, there we go, episode 6, I believe, now. And it'll be part 2 of the Ragnarok series with our Ravager Ranch. So, thank you for joining me again, and have yourselves a great night. Bye.